Hey there, welcome back to Throwing Sparks TV. Got a fun little video for you today. Something a little different than my normal thing. You know, with the weather getting nicer, you're going to see car shows popping up everywhere. They're always fun to go to. And there's one coming up that seems pretty cool. I like to check out. It's called Beers and Gears. It's being held at the Sirens Brewing Company in Bethlehem. Figured that sounds like right up my alley there. Something really cool. Car show, craft beer place, you can't go wrong. Now, I normally don't, participate in a lot of shows. My stuff's not normally cleaned up and looking nice to be putting into a show. Now, I always beating on and abusing it and using my stuff. But I figured, it might be cool to try it out for once. To try, clean something up and put them into the show. Showing them off. Now, I never really knew a whole lot about doing that kind of stuff. Again, I'm always more concerned about getting shit to go rather than show. So I'm going to be bringing in a buddy of mine who knows pretty well how to do this sort of thing. He's going to give me a hand, and we're going to try and clean some stuff up and show him off. So what vehicles, you may ask, what am I going to be using? Well, there's only two that are, I think, good candidates for this. One would be one you're very familiar with, would be the Camaro. Underneath all the dirt and stuff is still a pretty nice looking factory paint job. So I figure that'll clean up pretty nicely and look pretty good. Second would be my 89 Yamaha FJ1200. Again, underneath all the dirt and stuff, really beautiful factory paint. And I always thought that was a really beautiful looking bike. So we're going to go try and clean them up, take them to the show. And I'll try and do a little bit of a coverage of the show, see how it goes. All right, here goes nothing. All right, we're going to clean this baby up for show tomorrow. I'm going to show you all the detailing, how it's done. I mean, that is dirty. But we will spiff her up good. That's a dirty girl. So we brought the car and the bike down here to our local car wash. Try and get these things cleaned up before we actually do any detailing. Say hello.
Hi.
We got ourselves a crap load of quarters because this machine's hungry. I'm gonna do some washing. Yeah, you're a dirty girl. Dirty girl gets the hose. Always want to clean that brush off. Don't know where it's been. Remember one, two, numbers, and stay on. And that's fine. Restart. Oh no, we're running out of time. Hurry, Jake, hurry. Get the corners, damn it. That was a close one. Oh yeah, all sudsy. She's my cherry pie.
I think you're wearing the wrong clothes here, Chris. Or too many.
Those videos are reserved only for my OnlyFans account. Sorry you had to hear that, Ma.
You have to subscribe to see those.
Damn! I dropped that was close. Any more quarters? No more quarters? Oh, I want to do the spot-free rinse. Back to home base. Just in the nick of time. It is dumping buckets out there now. Just before we pulled the car in, wind started whipping up and gusting. Got all these stupid little, tree flower petals all over the damn car. Jake is trying to wipe these off before we can start detailing. So we're gonna get at it now. All right, so what do we got going here, Jake?
Well, I'm gonna get started on cutting this paint in, get some of these scratches out if you want to see if we can pick it up on the camera.
I don't know if it's showing up. Yeah, you can kind of see it a bit. Is that the proper technique?
Uh-huh.
And what's that stuff you're using?
It's a compound.
Ew.
Can I give it a shot? Never used this stuff before, but I'm sure it'll work fine.
The hands of a true artist at work. Look at the finesse, the gentle caress. That's what it's all about, folks.
It's all about risk control.
That hands-on approach that you just can't get from anything else. The true love, care, and dedication. See a robot do this. Well, I don't know if you can tell at all from this camera angle, but you can see the buffed and not buffed. All the scratches, and a lot of them just gone. So what are you putting on here now?
Mayo.
Ooh, man glaze.
Yep.
Hellman's.
Heinz.
Mm.
Gotta keep it in Pennsylvania.
Oh, of course. So seriously, what is this and what does this do?
This is the polish. So we hit it first with the compound to take some of the scratches out, and then we're hitting it with a little bit of this blacklight glaze. We're gonna give it a shot. I never used it before, but it tends to work better on darker colored cars. So we will see how it looks.
I know we're just kind of doing this one section as a test area. We will be doing the whole car.
Alright, so we're gonna get Sparky doing some polishing of his own. Just wanted to explain to you guys this is a cutting pad. It's a harder foam, almost feels coarse when you to the touch. And then this would be the polishing pad. It's a lot softer, a lot more pliable, and it's better for polish. So we're gonna see what Sparky can do. It's over here.
Show you how it's done.
Here, you take it. We'll switch.
All right, so what am I doing here?
You're gonna take a little bit of that compound.
How much is a little bit? That much? More? More?
Good. That's quite a bit.
I do what you did, kind of like smear it on first? Or?
Yeah, you just don't want a ton of liquid spraying all over the place when you start. That's good. And there's that little switch on the back. What you want to do is just not sit in one place for too long.
Right.
Move it back and forth. Okay. You can get it a little bit up on edge. If you need to get into a tighter spot, or if there's like marks like this, like that will come right off. If you just take it up on edge and go back and forth and then keep moving.
Okay.
Just go over the whole thing a couple times.
Let's spread that out a little more.
If you don't spread it out, it'll just spray everywhere when it starts to spin.
Yeah. Hey, if some is good, more must be better, right?
Sure. I've seen how you mix things.
Yes, like a professional. Am I applying pressure or?
A little bit, not much.
Oh yeah, that takes that right off. Okay. I mean, look at that. Just cutting without even the polish, it looks a million times better. That cool factory color popping through nice. Mystic teal metallic. All right, so we finished up the cutting, and even like just at this stage, it is a remarkable difference from what it was before. And now, like, so you know what we're doing here with the buffer we're using, the orbiter instead of the what is it, a rotary?
Yeah.
It's not as detailed as you could possibly get it, but it's definitely more than good enough for this. No, this is a race car, not a show car. So now we're going to get into the polish and see how that goes. You ready?
Ready.
Oh, mama. That is nice. Look at that. at that. That is beautiful. Never mind the dent there. Other than that, it's beautiful. Yeah, that was me. Like shortly after I bought the car, I knocked over a motorcycle in the garage and the handlebar went right into the side. Haven't been able to pull it out. Just, you know, you got that curve right there. Look at that. I mean, that is nice. She's gonna be the prettiest girl at the ball. Extra special little touch. I found these cool badges on Amazon. LS1, Sick and Twisted. I think that fits the bill pretty good. Now, like, there's only two. I kind of want to put one on the back, but then, you know, I got an extra one, so I think we're just gonna do them on the side here. One here, one on the opposite side. So, see how that comes out. I'll fuck this up. How's that look?
Left side's too low.
Think right there.
Looks pretty good. Hold pressure on it for a little while. And on the other side, on the edges. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, you can get it from that angle, you get a better view of it.
I see Z28 badges, they don't come like that. The other year I did that little extra custom touch of adding the red paint inside the little strips there. I thought it came out good, makes them kind of pop a little more because you didn't really notice them so much before. Yeah, that looks pretty damn good if I say so myself. We're finally getting to the bike. Nick's buffing it up pretty good. I'm excited for this one to get cleaned up. She deserves to look nice. Cutting through, and again, already like a pretty drastic improvement. You actually see like the metallic coming through in that really cool factory paint. Something that you couldn't see underneath all the dirt that was on there before. So we're gonna get through this and we'll hit it with some polish and it should be looking good. All right, we already buffed on the polish. I'll start wiping it down. And look at that. It really pops now. See that metallic shining through all that flake. Now, obviously there's a lot of imperfections in this bike. That's because it's ridden, it's used. Chips or scratches or scuffs. That's all my stuff is. I use it. That's the way I like it. I'm not making total beauty queens. I like bikes to do what they were meant to do, to be ridden. But that still doesn't mean it can't look a little nice. And if I do say so myself, I always thought this bike was stunningly beautiful. One of the cool things about this factory paint, it's got kind of a chameleon character to it. Not only the paint itself, which will either be showed the blue or get dark like black. When I first bought it, I actually thought the bike was black. It wasn't until I was riding it home that I saw it was blue. But also like the stripes here. So looking up at this angle, it looks silver. Come down here, the light hits it different, it turns gold. I mean, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. So we're back from the show. It was a great time. Everything went well. The car and bike cleaned up beautifully. I'm extremely happy with how they turned out. Thank you so much to my buddy Jake for helping me with that. Never could have done it without his expertise. Sadly, he couldn't join us at the show. I had to get back in the road trucking. All them long hauls, it's a tough life. But hey, good luck, buddy. Stay safe out there. Keep on trucking. See you when you get back. But anyhow, we didn't even do anything too, super crazy with it. Just a quick cut and polish. And they turned out great. My stuff doesn't need anything super highly detailed. They aren't perfect show cars that get just gently rolled out to a show and then tucked away. This is stuff that I use and abuse and race all the time. So this was more than good enough. Even with their imperfections, with the little cuts and scratches and scuffs on them, they turned out looking great. And it just goes to show you really don't have to, with a couple hours, a little bit of elbow grease, you'd be amazed at what the results you can get. Really happy how they turned out. The show was fun. Really didn't end up covering it quite as much as I originally planned, but it was a good time. There's a lot of really cool stuff there. Good mix of different things from from your import stuff, some exotic stuff, domestic stuff, some LS swap stuff, even a couple like stuff from Japan, right-hand drive, some really cool things. The show was actually put on by Downshift Nation. They're a real good group of guys and put on a good show. And then obviously Seven Sirens Brewing Company. It was a really cool place, and their beer was excellent. I had the No Luck's Given Irish Red Ale. My dad and brother had some of their darker stuff, some of their porters and black lager. Oh, excellent beers. We even bought a bottle of their bourbon barrel-aged stout to bring home that we haven't tried yet, but we look forward to trying out. The Clean Garage was there, signed up, showing off all their cleaning products. It was a good time. Now, am I going to, keep these things looking, perfect all the time now? No, I'm not. I'm going to keep on running them and getting them dirty and whatnot. But it was nice to get them cleaned up and show them off for once. And, I might do it again. I might, at some point, for some other big show sometime, clean them up nice and get them looking good. And actually, when you do something like that, when you cut and polish, they stay nice for a while. He was telling me just that they'll stay good for the season. We'll just have to, clean them off good. So yeah, looking forward to doing more car shows and stuff. Downshift Nation has some other cool events coming up. They have a big event coming up in May that we'll hopefully be going to and covering. Anyhow, we got plenty more exciting things coming up. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and just stay tuned for more exciting videos to come. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later.